To be a restaurant owner during these trying times has difficulties within itself. With the added deficits of a pandemic, the growth of your company can seem almost impossible. Rather than accepting failure, an owner must be able to make the most out of their difficult situations. Oftentimes, they neglect the importance of customer reviews when considering the growth of their company. But no worries, that's why Zen Consulting was born. Imagine a young child who is in love with sushi. That's not something you see every day. Stephen Bird, founder of Zen Consulting, found himself being that odd child out of his siblings. His passion for culinary arts grew over the years as his mother, single and raising 5 children, always stressed the importance of a warm cooked meal. We were founded on the passion of culinary experiences and redefining the idea of fine dining. Stephen created this company in hopes of being able to take care of his family as well as make an impact on others through great restaurant experiences. Our mission statement is completing work to its fullest at its finest, combining cultures is an art and a way of life. He stressed the importance of always putting forward your best work. He made smooth communication with our clients mandatory, including advertisements and trustworthy messages to help build our relationships. This is not only needed for our business to succeed, but also our clients' businesses as well. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Tishona Taylor. I am a current branding consultant of Zen Consulting office in Atlanta, Georgia. I graduated from the University of West Georgia with a bachelor's degree in business management. While in school, I began implementing my business knowledge into my own business, selling homemade meals out of my apartment. Since I found myself taking entry-level positions to figure out how different restaurants and corporations operate. It took 4 years of schooling, plus an additional of in-house work, for me to become one of Zen's most respected consultants. During my years between college and today, I've gained valuable knowledge on how to treat people in ways they prefer. In other words, I became a customer service pro. My biggest focus was making sure my customers were happy with both their meals and their service. Through forcing these policies, I have been able to grow my business from my tiny kitchen in my college dorm to my grand kitchen in my $250,000 home. I say this to encourage you to remember that customer satisfaction is the backbone of a successful business. As a consultant at Zen, one of our current projects is with Wasabi Japanese Steakhouse. There are several Wasabi restaurants around the nation, however, they are separate and not chained. Located in Douglasville, Georgia, they offer their services in an area where there is little competition. Arbor Place Shopping Mall is located less than a mile east of Wasabi. Because of the amount of foot traffic, the Japanese-style restaurants within the food court serve as valuable competition. They give customers the option for takeout with little to no wait times. And heading west, you'll find Sumo Japanese Steakhouse. Based on their reviews, most customers are satisfied from the ambiance to the food. However, since the recent pandemic, they've had to resort to only offering services based upon reservations and takeout. They've lost a lot of credibility with their customers due to incorrectly prepared meals and being turned around at the door if they didn't have a reservation. No one wants to drive all the way anywhere and be told that they will not be served, nor to return home with poorly prepared food. With these downfalls, Wasabi has a chance to pick up some extra business. Let us touch on a few of their strengths and weaknesses. Wasabi's owners must constantly consider these from a customer's perspective. How will they do this? Assessing their online customer reviews will give them all of the insight they need. Now, it's safe to say that the first place that an average person will go for quick research is Google. With a 4.2-star Google rating on a 5-star scale, they have thousands of reviews to look through. The restaurant's atmosphere has shown to please some with a casual and calming ambiance, yet disgust others as the facility was not cleaned properly. The majority of the people find their food to be delectable and find themselves eager to return. On the other hand, they have several bad reviews ranging from warm sushi to food poisoning. As for their staff, they seem to be more of a weakness than a strength. Some people report having attentive servers and entertaining cooks, while others feel like their outings were ruined by terrible service. These aspects of a restaurant will either make or break a customer's experience. You have to be attentive to these and present your best efforts in all categories to ensure happy customers. Happy customers bring for added promotion and business rather than bad promotion and boycott. Our most important recommendation for Wasabi is to act on the unattractiveness of staff behavior. This is something that can be addressed quickly to have immediate change implemented. You should encourage your employees to approach it as a self-journey to help them build skill. in the sense that the individual will learn how to control their emotions and how to perform well in a professional setting. The next recommendation is for them to create a website specific to their restaurant. Because there are several Wasabi locations around the nation, it could be easy for someone to mistakenly leave a review for another under your name. They should also provide information for their customers at the highest convenience. What better way than to have hours, closing dates, a full menu, and prices at their fingertips? According to Upserve, a popular online restaurant management site, over 80% of restaurants are turning to technology like online ordering, reservation, and inventory apps, and restaurant analytics now more than ever to help them run their business successfully and efficiently. Here's a snippet of the website for the Wasabi restaurant located in Flowery Branch. They have everything a person could want to know about them on their personal website. To further distinguish them from the other locations, they have their location in their URL for the site. Making small changes like these breed the opportunity to increase brand image. If your restaurant reflects a great experience, customers will be more inclined to return as well as recommend you to others. All companies can and should act on the things that are threatening the growth of their business. If they're not properly addressed in a timely manner, it can result in a loss of business, ultimately leading to a closed restaurant. As for Wasabi, one of their biggest threats regards proper preparation and storage of foods. There's a complaint from a customer stating they got food poisoning from their food almost instantly. Reviews like these will bring down your ratings and gain attention from property inspectors, as well as result in customers' refusal to return. On another note, bad attitudes also cause people to grow upset and not return to your restaurant. Alongside of the loss of business, your restaurant gains negative reviews. There's an instance where a customer reported being badgered and rushed for tips. As an owner, you must ensure your employees are not disturbing the customers but being as helpful as possible. You have to understand that tips are complimentary for your service. If tips are all a server is worried about, it would be better to focus on their customer service and hospitality skills. You, as an owner, must encourage them to do this. Lastly, they should print receipts for customers. Allowing them to see a breakdown of their order and pricing for everything will increase the communication with customers and eliminate the possibility of them feeling like they've been robbed. Using a SWOT analysis chart, we can clearly see the high and low points regarding the company. Here are some points that we have discussed today, as well as others that we have been able to determine based off of further research of customer reviews. In all, managing customer reviews is one of the most, if not most important things to do when managing any business. Owners should keep track of their customer opinions at least a few days out of each week just to ensure that they're adapting to customer needs and putting out their best work at all times. In today's day and age, it's so easy to go from the top of the food chain to the bottom with one bad review. Once one person sees it, it'll sway others from attending the establishment and can begin an array of negative reviews. However, with our services, Wasabi can be a great place for everyone who visits. If they continue to focus on the experience aspect of their restaurant, their business will flock with customers. We have enjoyed partnering with them and will continue to help monitor their position in the customer eye. For now, they must begin working on the attitudes of staff and the cleanliness of the building. No one wants to spend their hard-earned money to be treated as unimportant. Once they've got these elements under control, they have to create a concrete online presence to be able to promote themselves as well as accommodate those who have not enjoyed their time with them. If you or someone you may know may be struggling with their Japanese style restaurant, be sure to recommend Zen Consulting to bring ease to the process. There are frequently asked questions already answered on our website, zenconsulting.com, as well as individual contact information for all consultants, including myself. For any further questions or concerns, you may reach us during business hours at 770-555-5536. Otherwise, our direct email is zenconsulting@gmail.com. To further thank you for joining this presentation, we are supplying you with your very own Zen Consulting face mask to help fight the ongoing coronavirus disease. Again, we thank Wasabi Japanese Steakhouse for partnering with us, as well as the many others that we have aided over the years. Thank you all for your time, and I pray that you stay safe during these hard times.